Hello, welcome or welcome back. Today I am doing another Neville Says where I take a quote from one of Neville's lectures and I share my interpretation of it and how you can apply it to your life. And today's quote is on never letting anyone make you feel less than. It is a great quote, so stick around. My name is Hedley Derenzie. I am a qualified life coach and author. I'm also super passionate about the amazing teachings of the law of assumption as originally taught by the great American mystic Neville Goddard. It is the stories that we tell that create our life. So if you want to change any part of your life, you have to start by changing the story. And if you want to create the most amazing life, then you need to know how to tell the most amazing stories. And that is where these teachings can help. And that is why I am here. I'm telling myself much better stories and I want to help you to do the same. If you would like further support with this, I am available for one-to-one coaching. I also have a free 21-day set yourself up with the ultimate self-concept course, which is the ultimate story that we all want to be telling. And that is available for instant access and those details are below. Or if you just want to stay connected, I am on Instagram and those details are below as well. Okay, let's get into it. So today's quote is taken from Neville Goddard's lecture series, volume 1, and the lecture is Enter the Dream. I love that title. Oh my God, I just love everything about this. I urge you to never allow anyone to make you feel less than, because you are infinitely greater than all of the characters of the world put together, as you are God who is playing all the parts, and you will play them all, the phony and the decent ones, the rich man, the poor man, the known, the unknown. You have played them all or you would not be here. The reason why you are here is because you are on the verge of awakening, and you will awaken from the dream to discover that you created the play, and finding no one to play the parts, you have played them yourself. Oh my God, I have chills, my body is vibrating. Is that not the most amazing quote? Does that not just blow your mind? So there's a lot to work through on this one, and I hope this quote speaks to you in the way that it speaks to me. Let's just start with that first sentence. I urge you never to allow anyone to make you feel less than, because you are infinitely greater than all the characters of the world put together, as you are God who is playing all the parts. Now, this is not coming from a place of arrogance or ego. This is not about you being better than, but it is also not about you being less than, and that is the key point to this quote is do not let anyone make you feel less than. And the only way that they can make you feel less than is if you put them above you. No one is above you because you are the star of your movie. This is your movie. This is your reality. This is your dream, and we are all the dreamers in our own dream. Not one person on this earth is having the same dream. Even if you're a twin, and you're identical twins and you've grown up in the same environment and the same home with the same family and the same parents, and you've gone to the same school and you dress in the same clothes, even if you are still not having the same reality as anyone else, no one can see life and the world through your eyes. So your dream is your dream and no one else is having your dream. We are all the dreamers in our own dream, and we are all the ones causing the dream. We are the ones who are the script writers. We're the producers, the writers, the directors, and the actors in our own movie, in our own dream. And we are also the players and the characters in our dream. And this is why this quote is so powerful, because we are so conditioned to believe that everything is happening outside of us, including the people in our life. And it is very new to assume or to believe that these characters that are showing up in front of us, some of them favorably and some of them unfavorably, could be us. Like, how is that possible? This person is completely different from me. They're completely different people. As you start to influence your reality by applying these teachings and principles, you will start to see changes in your reality, including the people in front of you. And as you start to see them saying different things, behaving in different ways, according to what you've been working on in your consciousness, you will be like, oh my God, maybe they're not separate from me. Maybe I do have some influence over this. Maybe I am the dreamer after all. Maybe Neville was onto something. Like, as you really put it into practice and you start seeing the results in your life, you will start to go, hang on a second, maybe things aren't the way I always thought they were or was brought up to believe they were. That's a good thing. because things are not the way we were led to believe. And that's the whole game. If we came into this world knowing that we were the gods of our reality and we create our reality in our imagination and we just have to imagine something for it to be pushed out and reflected back in our reality, there's no fun in that. There's no adventure. To awaken means we have to awaken from something. So we have to awaken from the dream, from the illusion that we are something other than what we are. And to do that, then we have to be something other than what we are. So we will play all the parts in the movie, and this movie continues until we have played every single part and we have pursued every single outcome and we have experienced every single possibility that can arise from every single situation. And we're just awakening in that process. That is the game. That is the whole process of awakening. And we are all in the process of awakening, and we are all at different points in that process, and we're all playing the characters. Like if you think of somebody in your life who has been a real pain in the ass, and maybe even more serious than that, somebody who's really caused you a lot of grief in your life, you wouldn't be who you are without that person in your reality. That's a setup from you so that you could overcome yourself, so that you could awaken into more of who you are. Now, you couldn't do that if that person wasn't there. So we need these trials and tribulations and difficult people so we can awaken. Now, not to say that we have to suffer. That is not what these teachings are saying. That's not what I'm saying, because the more you work with these teachings and apply them to your life, the easier it becomes and the less you have to deal with this sort of stuff, because, you know, the veil is off and you can see the way things work. And so you're not creating these situations for yourself. But while we're in the process of awakening and we're in the illusion that things are separate to us and everything is happening outside of us, while we're in that illusion, then yes, we will set up situations and characters that will cause us distress or some kind of challenge so that we can overcome it. And it's all leading us to here. It's all leading us to this right now, that we are the gods of our reality. And when you get that, when you know that, when you apply that to your life every day and you walk through life knowing this, that it is your imagination creating your reality, then you will start to not create those situations, because you'll be using your power, wielding it a lot more consciously and towards more favorable thoughts and beliefs and assumptions that then get pushed out and reflected back. So, you know, it's all a process. This whole topic of less than and better than, that is all on the same continuum of unworthiness. So if you have feelings of not being good enough, and then on another day you might feel like you're too good or you're better than, that is on the continuum of unworthiness. So we never want to feel less than or better than. We want to understand that we are the creators of our dream, of our movie, and we are also the players and the characters. And when you know that you are the characters in your own movie and that you're playing all the roles, or that you have played all the roles, or that you will play all the roles, then you no longer want to judge or condemn anyone, because really you're just judging or condemning yourself. So as soon as you find yourself judging somebody, what you want to do is actually look at what it is that you're judging, and then notice that, okay, hang on, this is the character in my movie, and I know that I'm playing the part. So by judging them, I'm judging myself. So what am I judging them? That's what you're not accepting in yourself. So you want to be able to observe your judgments and then welcome those qualities within yourself, as awful as they may be, because if we're playing all the parts, we have all the qualities within us. So you can be the rich man or the poor man. You do not want to judge either, because you're judging yourself. So you want to welcome all of those parts. And when you welcome all of those parts and qualities into yourself, then you get to choose. Well, now that I'm everything, now that I know that I am the rich person and the poor person, well, I'm going to choose the rich person. So then now I'm going to choose the assumptions and the thoughts and the beliefs that are going to support that reality. So once you can accept that you are everything and that you have all of the qualities of the rainbow within you, then you get to choose which ones you're going to focus on and which ones that are going to get pushed out and reflected back in your reality. You have choice, essentially, is what I'm saying. So as long as you're judging and condemning things that are outside of you, you're not accepting it in yourself, and then you don't have choice over your reality, because what you don't accept in yourself will get pushed out and reflected back in somebody else. And so they're just constantly showing up a mirror until you get it, until you awaken to the fact that this is all a mirror, this is all a dream, and it's just reflecting back. You go, oh my God, okay, right, well, come on all in. I'm going to welcome all of you. You're all welcome, because I know I want to be having the most amazing reality, and to do that, I cannot be in resistance to anything in my reality. So we play all the parts in our movie, we play all the characters, and we have all the qualities. And when you really step into that, where life becomes the mirror, and then you stop judging, you stop condemning, and you stop rejecting yourself. You welcome it all in, not to say that you have to accept bad behavior or anything like that, but you just accept that that exists within you, otherwise it wouldn't be showing up in your reality. And then you get choice. You have dominion over what it is that you're experiencing in reality. So as long as you're rejecting something in yourself, it will get pushed out and reflected back in your reality, because it's being held in your subconscious. It's something that you're resisting, you're not owning in yourself, so then it gets pushed out and reflected back. And then you just keep rejecting it. No, 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 no. So we need to accept all parts of ourselves. We need to accept that we play all the characters in our movie, and then we get to have choice. So my 3 plays for this quote are: number 1, ask yourself, who are you judging and why? So look at the people, the characters in your movie, in your reality, and who are you judging and what are you judging them for? And then number 2, you want to acknowledge those qualities in yourself. And I know that can be really difficult sometimes. And when you can accept that that exists within you, which is not to say you then go out and act in that way, it just means that you're accepting that exists within you, and then you can make a choice as to who do you want to be, because there's no story running anymore, so that person no longer shows up, so there's no judgment, there's no energy in there anymore. Essentially, it's called the shadow work, is another way of looking at it. And then number 3, you get to choose a new story. So you always get the choice to choose a new story to tell about the people in your life. So if somebody's showing up in your life unfavorably, you want to do the work. Why are they showing up? What is it in you that is causing that person to show up? And then you get to change that story about yourself and about them. That is always the key with all of this. We want to change the story to a more favorable one where we get everything we want and more, and so does everyone in our reality. So that is all I have for you today. Please remember, I've forgotten to say my poem the last few videos. Please remember, you are the creators of your reality. You are the superstar of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. Whatever you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you and assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have the most amazing life. This is my wish for you. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to share it, like, and comment. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would love to have you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Bye.